All right, more Eagles news, folks. So, Super Bowl champ, defensive tackle Moro Ojomo visited with President Bola Tinubu from Nigeria because that's the native land Moro is from. He had a very productive visit with President Tinubu. They talked about many things. The NFL possibly making its way over to Africa because it is an international sport, and also possibly having a youth facility maybe one day in Nigeria where NFL scouts can come and these youth players can work out and get interested in the game of football and maybe one day have their dreams met by making it to the NFL. This was one of Moro's ideas that he brought to President Tinubu, and I think it will be a productive thing because the NFL and American football is just something that has become an international sport. We play games out of the country in America nowadays. The Eagles just played a game in Brazil. We have games in Germany. We have games in London, UK. There's games played in Mexico City. And also, I know they're making their plans to possibly go to other countries in the future as well. And why not Africa? One of the most giant continents in the world. Have the NFL play over there would be a huge deal, man. And why not bring it to the giant of Africa, Nigeria, folks? Nigeria is considered by many Africans as the giant of Africa. I got to tell you, if the Eagles end up making their way over to Africa in any sort of game or wherever it is in Africa, especially in Nigeria, I will be there firsthand, in person, in my Eagles gear, just like in this jersey and this hat, cheering on my birds to victory, man. I would be totally in awe if they did make it over to Nigeria one day and actually play a real NFL game. Now, honestly, I think, where the players play, like in stadiums, venue might be an issue. It may not be. But I'm sure the NFL could work out something with Nigeria and the neighboring countries around Africa to possibly work something out where two NFL teams can come and play each other in a real game, an official NFL game. I think that would be a dream come true. There's 135 Nigerian players currently active in the NFL today. So Nigeria is the number one country that produces NFL players out of Africa. So it would be a huge deal to actually maybe have something happen one day as far as an official NFL game or build some type of a youth facility like Moro Ojomo talked about to President Tinubu. I think that would be a huge deal. NFL scouts, NFL teams can come over and watch these kids develop. They can help them develop and hone their skills and get them interested in the game of football. It would be a great thing for Africa and also for the country of Nigeria. So let me say that, man. It would be like a dream come true for Moro Ojomo. Have something like that to come alive. It would be very important to him and also to the country of Nigeria. But like I said, all things considered, he sat down with President Tinubu. They talked about many things, his victory in Super Bowl 59, how he came up as a kid. It was a very productive visit, and hopefully more good things come out of that visit maybe one day, and we'll see where it goes, family. But like I said, if the Eagles ever end up playing in Africa, not to get them confused with the European football team, the Super Eagles, because I know Nigeria has that team, the Super Eagles. My team is the Philadelphia Eagles. But hey, I'm not knocking any sport here. I'm an avid sports lover. I said, man, if the Eagles ever get a chance one day to ever play in Africa, I'm there, especially in Nigeria. So any more Eagles news, free agency news, trades, rumors, I'll hit you all back. I'll see you in my next one. Peace out, family, and go Birds.